I do happen to look like a very specific animated character, so this may not be everyone's experience. I do get approached from both genders quite often, to be honest. People like to say women don't approach men, but I can tell you that's a lie. Obviously, some women are intimidated by the idea of approaching, but they often just tell their friends to approach me instead. And men are just pretty straightforward with their approaching. They say what they want, doesn't matter where you are. This is a bit of a weird one, but I've been touched without my permission multiple times. People think it's okay to like grab my arms for some reason. Honestly, I understand the struggle of women. I do very much feel objectified at many times. Dating is just purely women being infatuated over my looks, so it's much harder to find a partner. And if I do find a partner, 9 times out of 10, they end up being insecure when we go out. If someone were to compliment me, and it just ruins the whole dynamic. That's why I say the woman should always be better looking than the man in a relationship. But that's a topic for another day.
Being conventionally attractive means that you fit the standards of mainstream media. You have all the perfect features. Usually you will be approached by a lot of people. People will tell you that you are quite pretty. You get compliments all the time. Whenever you step outside, someone is complimenting you. There's another type of beauty standards that people have been talking about a lot on the internet. People on TikTok have been saying that they consider themselves unconventionally attractive because when they go out, they really don't get a lot of compliments. People do approach them, but it's not like they can go up and approach people. They fit right in the middle of pretty and not pretty. So today we're going to be talking about what it means to be unconventionally attractive. Is it a good thing, or is it just a term used to define a person who feels like they do not fit the mainstream media ideas of what beauty really is?
Here are 4 signs that you are unconventionally attractive. The first sign is the reaction to you is very bipolar. And what I mean by that is someone's first reaction when they see you is you're chopped, or they're already just enamored by you. There's nothing in between. There's no like average. It's just very ooh or ugh. Number 2, you have a niche, okay? And it takes some time, it takes some ball knowledge to know if you have a niche or to even know what your niche is. But when I say niche, I mean you attract a certain type of person, okay? So it takes a little bit of time to accumulate some data. But once you know that you have a niche, odds are you are unconventionally attractive in some way. Number 3, you are a streaky shooter. And what do I mean by that? You have a TJ Warren bubble performance one month, 1 week. And in the next week, you're a bench player. You're not hitting me, okay? It's very common with the unconventionally attractive. There's times where you're popping out with teens, and then there's other times where, it's guys and they're good. Number 4, this one takes some. You gotta have your screen out over this, alright? How is somebody looking at you when you text them, you make eye contact? Are they looking at you like they're kind of trying to figure out if you're attractive or not, or are they enamored by you automatically? Or are they disgusted by you automatically? So there you go. That's how you know if you're unconventionally attractive.
There was a time when I thought my jawline looked a bit masculine, and for a long time I grappled with it. I wasn't confident enough. Every time I do a side profile of my face, it would look somehow. But then as I grew older, I decided to embrace who I am fully, and now I just look at myself and I feel so pretty. There was even a time where I didn't like my smile because I have gap in my teeth. Most of my pictures from when I was younger, it would just be me smiling with my lips. I never fully show my teeth whenever I was smiling in pictures. Even though I do not want to consider myself as someone who is unconventionally attractive, I cannot avoid it because culture and society has a certain standard they use to categorize people who are considered pretty and people who aren't considered pretty. They look at your jawline, your facial features, your lips.
Okay, get ready with me. Also, you guys make me want to do more of these, and this is our center point today. This is our conversation. I mean this when I say, please don't leave anything under this person's comment. It's not gonna help. Just constructive criticism on this video only. I'm not offended that you said that I wasn't conventionally attractive. I'm offended that you think I have to be to get a love life. And that goes for any Black woman of that matter. People like this are comical to me. Because do you think when the concept and the term conventionally attractive was being created, Black people and marginalized people and people that just didn't fit, blonde hair, blue eyes, were included in the conversation to make this an actual thing? And do I actually have to give you the answer to that question? I'm not conventionally attractive. I have big lips, big mouth, probably like not the biggest nose, but it's not a white nose either. And I get at the end of the day, this person is probably just trying to indirectly say that I'm just fucking ugly and that's why I don't have a relationship, but that's fine. And it especially hurts because this is a Black woman that left this comment, I'm assuming, right? So how are you a Black woman leaving this comment under another Black woman's post? And I get it, you don't owe me any solidarity. I get that these days being conventionally attractive seems to be the only thing getting people into relationships, but it's not. Also, like, in the nicest way, in the nicest way possible, because I don't think a lot of Black women, including myself, are meant to be conventionally attractive. I don't think this woman up here is conventionally attractive either. I'm like looking at her profile picture. I'm like, we're just both Black and beautiful. Like the term conventionally attractive was not meant for Black people. It's just not, it just was not, you know what I mean? So if there are conventionally attractive Black women, there are, like, I've seen them, like, that's wonderful. But in general, you shouldn't strive to be that. Also, I peeped at another comment that this person left, and they said that, well, she called the white boys ugly, so why can't she handle being called ugly herself? That's fair, but you also have to understand that me calling a white boy ugly will never have the same impact of him calling me ugly in front of an audience. Does that make sense? Like, me calling a white man ugly will never hold the same significance as him calling me ugly. That is literally the best explanation I have for you. Like, I'm pretty, I'm funny, I'm a smart cookie sometimes, and I'm only 21. So no matter what, this conversation of love life, I will always be fine, trust me. I also made it very clear that dating is not harder because I'm Black. It's harder because of proximity, but also because I'm just getting smarter. I just cannot believe there is a Black woman running rampant on the streets thinking that you have to be conventionally attractive to be you. Black is beautiful, Black is wonderful, Black is exceptional, and it'll never be conventional because it's not that simple. Be you, be beautiful, be Black, stay blessed. Love you guys.
I also do not want to make it seem like being unconventionally attractive is a bad thing. People are scouting individuals with unique features they make the best for, like photo shoots, modeling, and stuff like that. So they have to allow others the chance to shine and be recognized in the beauty industry.
Attractive doesn't mean conventionally pretty. Like, models are not conventionally pretty most of the time. I seen this girl, she was like, oh, she's so pretty, she should be modeling. I don't understand. It's more than that, though. It's like how they register on camera. And like, beautiful is beautiful, like face to face, but sometimes that doesn't register on camera. I don't know why people always think that beautiful people are automatically models. Photogenic is not equivalent to being beautiful in real life. It's not the same thing. I don't know where people get that from. Maybe because they think modeling is like beautiful people. But I think that's also a layer to like that whole because modeling is attractive. And it challenges how people think of attractiveness. You know what I mean? I think when people look at models, I think they tend to look for a, oh, I saw her on the street and she's gorgeous type beauty. And it's not that. Like, you'll see a model and be like, well, damn, because they're tall and striking. But it doesn't mean they're going to be like, oh my God, so beautiful. Sometimes their faces might read a little off. You understand? Their jaws might be a little wide. Eyes might be a little far apart. It'd be something, but not always gorgeous. You know?
Based on what I've watched while growing up, and I can say maybe a lot of people also might feel the same way or not. I would like to know your thoughts in the comment section. Whenever we see people, we all have a certain metric that we use to determine whether a person is really pretty or not. It's usually based off what we have seen on the internet and how we have been influenced about what beauty is. With the movies we watched growing up, there was Beauty and the Beast, Snow White. They all have similar features: the perfect lip, the perfect face, good looking skin. When people look like that in real life, they usually get a star sign. I've even seen people on TikTok talking about how they are the friend who people will approach just so they can get to that prettier friend because they know that they are not conventionally attractive.
I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again because I feel like it's worth repeating. Having very pretty friends when you are not conventionally attractive yourself is not for the weak. It is not always easy. Like, my best friend, for example, is stunning. She is beautiful and she has a very magnetic personality, so people just love to shower her with all kinds of attention. Men, women, everybody. People just adore her. And I get it. She's my best friend. I get it. But I'm never going to experience that. And sometimes that is really, really hard to deal with. That's a hard pill to swallow. And I don't have these moments often, these weak moments. Like 99% of the time, for example, I don't want attention from men. I'm not looking to date or anything like that. So I don't really care that they don't pay attention to me. But that 1% where I feel weak, those fleeting moments that are few and far between where I wish that I could feel the kind of attention that she feels, those moments hit really hard. And I wish that I could stop feeling that way altogether and not have those moments at all, but I don't know how to do that.
We should all appreciate our uniqueness, our differences, because that is what makes us individuals. Based on today's video and all you've heard these people say, do you consider yourself unconventionally attractive, or would you consider yourself conventionally attractive? Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.